Hello friends, it's Johnny Powell. Well, I've officially lost my mind. I am aboard my brand new 2024 actually BMW R 1300 GS Trophy. Yeah! And we are on the very first mile of my first ride, and I'm just gonna tell you about how I ended up with this thing, and then we'll stop and we'll give it a good look over. It came from Wilmington, North Carolina. BMW of Wilmington, I guess, is the dealership name. And they delivered it to me, and they picked up my Triumph Tiger 1200, which I traded. And if you've seen any of my videos before, you'll know that I've ridden one of these a good bit. I rented one for a week and rode the Dolomites in Italy, and I rode around Germany and Austria. So I got a really in-depth amount of seat time and whatnot. But then I came back and bought the Tiger instead of the GS, and there's a few reasons why. But anyway, about a month ago now, I did the BMW Performance Riding Center, all the off-road stuff on one of these. And it just convinced me that this is just a way better adventure bike if you're going to actually do BDR kind of stuff. The Tiger was awesome for road riding, as far as the motor and the size. I mean, it's very big and upright like this. The motor was so much fun. It had the killer sound and was fast, and you could just lug it everywhere, and it felt super futuristic. But that bike was too top heavy, and there was just no way I was ever going to do much off-road on it. So I realized my mistake, and then I found this one. The dealerships are marking down the 2024 models, and BMW offered crazy low interest rate. So I just did it. I just did it. I haven't even taken the plastic off the screen or set the clock. I did get on it, and it did tell me to stop immediately because the front tire pressure was low. So I'm not going very far. It's just a couple of pounds low. But I'll set that, and then maybe get some gas tomorrow. I'm probably not going to drive very far tonight. Just a little warm-up ride. I just realized that I forgot to put my license plate on. Transferring the plate from the other bike, but oops. Might go do that. There it is. So first impressions, of course I've been on them before. This is really nice. Really nice. Yeah. All right. So specs. So obviously it's in the trophy colorway, which I like. It has the premium package, which gives you all the niceties, the heated stuff, the heated grips, heated seat, all those kind of features. Basically, this thing's loaded. It also has the Enduro Pro kit, which gives you the protection and some other things. It's got the bigger foot pegs, all that kind of stuff. This particular one also has the sport suspension option, and of course the knobby tires, which are Metzler K-Roo 4. I can hear some road noise on the street, some tire noise on the street, but I don't care. Like I said, one of the reasons I got this is I actually do want to use it for BDR kind of stuff. It's pretty decent stock skid plate. I don't see any reason to change anything at all about this bike. I did not get the fancy exhaust. I think I'm not a loud exhaust kind of guy, but those things did sound good. They weren't too crazy loud, but because there was, I think the bike that I rode at BMW had that, but stock is fine with me. I'm debating putting the GV Dolomiti rear hard case on. It looks awesome without it, but it doesn't really have any storage except for this right here, where you can put like half of a grilled cheese sandwich in there if you wanted to. Okay, then I do have the Chigi unit. I don't think I want the Garmin GPS or the BMW branded Garmin. I'm going to try out the Chigi, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a Bluetooth and like an Apple Play, a CarPlay kind of thing. So what you do is you sync your phone to the device and it becomes an external screen, just like CarPlay in your car. So I'll be able to use Gaia or whatever app I want to use. I'll probably play around with that tomorrow. I'll probably get into the owner's manual tomorrow and go through the settings, put some gas in it, get the tire pressure topped up. It looks like this one also has the mounts for luggage if I wanted to get the hard BMW luggage, which is a maybe. We used those in Europe when we were traveling. We would take them off though and ride without them during the day, but leave them at the hotel. What do you think? Oh, so also with the Enduro, I had them go ahead and use the bar risers, and I had them go ahead and set the angle of the bars back at the 10-degree mark. I like it. This is the profile of this bike is not as big as the Tiger. The gas tank on the Tiger would be a few inches higher and much wider. The Tiger was like this wide up here. Okay. Other than that, it's a GS. So what am I going to do with this thing? It'd be nice to have a purpose for having these things. I'm not really much of a commuter because my ride to work is not interesting, and parts of it are dangerous. There's an accident like every day on one intersection I go through there. So yeah, it'll be, weekend riding, overnight camping trips, and maybe the Southeast BDR. It's right here. I haven't seen the full video yet because they haven't released it on YouTube, but based on the clips I've seen, and also I've seen some other people have documented their ride on it, it just doesn't look that amazing in places. So if I do it, it'll just be for the sake of doing it, or if you know, I just want to do it with Angelo. Well, I don't know, like the whole part that's in the panhandle of Florida, you come out of that and then you hit some sand, and then it just looks like country roads until you get really close to Georgia, and then all the Georgia and North Carolina parts is very similar to, it's the roads that we ride all the time up there. It's some of the TAT, it's some of the Smoky Mountain 500. So yeah, if I do it, what I'd probably do is I would blast down the highway to probably Selma, Alabama, and start there and ride it, and then take a detour, jump over and do the Barber Museum, and then ride it all the way up to Damascus, and then probably that's it. I mean, I'd like to ride all the way up to Maine, do all 3 VDRs, but I have payments to make, people. I have a job, but yeah, something. I'll do something. I guess I haven't really even told y'all what's going on here lately, but I'm doing, as far as like upcoming trips and travels and stuff for the channel. In next month, I'm going to be in New York City riding the 5 boroughs, which is a cycling. It's a bicycle. It's a cycling event through New York, through closed off streets, and you ride all 5 boroughs. And it's about 40 miles, and it looks awesome. So I'm going up to do that. I'm just renting a bike, and then I'm going to do the scooter cannonball in I'm going to do the scooter cannonball in June, which, you know, this year it starts in Oregon. I'm flying to Portland. We're going to get from Portland to Seaside, where it starts. Going to, hey pup, going to ride it all the way to, and it concludes in, it finishes in South Padre Island in Texas, at the very tip of Texas, near the border, at the border basically. Then I've got just a family trip to New Mexico that won't be part of anything for the channel, but I'm basically taking my wife, and we are gonna just drive all around, rent a car, and I'm basically gonna take her to all the cool places I know of that I've been to when I've been through there on 2 wheels. It's gonna be super fun, and that's gonna take up a lot of my allocation of vacation days. So that's gonna leave me with, if I have to be very, I've got to be very strategic in trying to get any kind of a trip in. So it might be the Southeast BDR because it's so close. I could probably get that done in about 5 or 6 days. All right, well, I'm gonna go put my license plate on so I won't be riding dirty, and probably top up the front air pressure. All right, more stuff coming. Thanks for watching. Next video will be about the installation of the Chiggy unit, and I'll go over some of the electronic stuff on this bike. Thank you.